Hello guys, and welcome to a new Steel Division video today by me, Vulcan. Today I have for you the Operation Epsom campaign from Steel Division Normandy 44. This is a very hard campaign and the description is as follows. Operation Epsom, also known as the First Battle of Odon, was a major British offensive taking place between 26th and 30th June 1944 during the Battle of Normandy. The objective was to outflank and seize Hill 112, a small height overlooking Caen and the Normandy lowlands. Hill 112 was considered the key of Normandy. Whoever held it could control the city of Caen, a major Allied objective from day one of the invasion. Mission 1 is what we're going to be playing today. It's a long way, and the mission order is as follows. So Colin, it is your 46th Highland Infantry Brigade's honour to lead the way for Operation Epsom. Your primary objective is not only to take the village of Chaux, but more importantly to hold it. It is vital that Chaux remains in our hands in order for Epsom to proceed according to plan. The 31st Tank Brigade will be supporting your attack, but it lacks infantry. Protect them with some of your own to make sure they reach the objective quickly and provide you with all the support they can. Main objective, take and hold Chaux. Let's go ahead and launch the mission.
June 6, almost 4 years to the day after Dunkirk, our men landed back in France. Despite heavy enemy resistance and counterattacks, we have established a strong beachhead into which the armoured troops have been introduced. In the weeks to follow, in accordance with General Montgomery's master plan, those armoured forces have been focusing their attention on the German elite panzer divisions around Caen.
Caen should have been secured on D-Day, but all our attempts so far have failed. We are facing the heaviest and best divisions the Third Reich has to offer. SS Panzer divisions, battle-hardened men who would prefer to die than surrender an inch of ground. But the stalemate is about to come to an end with the arrival of 8th Corps. Its fresh divisions will provide us with the strength needed to break this deadlock. The 15th Scottish Division will have the honour of leading the assault, the objective being Hill 112, a small height overlooking Caen. Hill 112 is the key to Normandy. Once in our hands, the Germans will be unable to hold Caen. But before reaching Hill 112, your 46th Highland Brigade will have to secure Chaux, a major crossroads which happens to be a strong point of the German main line of defence. To help you in your task, Churchill tanks from the 31st Tank Brigade will be supporting your advance. The enemy we are facing is the 12th SS Panzer Division. The Baby Division, as we used to call it mockingly. But those teenagers have proven themselves to be as tough as the most battle-hardened veterans, and more fanatical. Expect heavy resistance for the city itself from the Panzer Grenadiers, and armoured counterattacks to recapture any lost position. Intelligence also reports the presence nearby of elements from 21st Panzer and heavy SS Panzer Abteilung 101, which could join the fight. It is vital that you hold Chaux at any cost, for it will be the springboard of our future offensive toward Hill 112. Operation Epsom starts tomorrow at dawn. Be ready, gentlemen.
Our objective is here, Chaux. Compose your battle group.
So here we are, guys, in the battle group overview for the first mission of the Operation Epsom campaign. Let's have a look what's going on here. For recon, I'm okay with having only 4 units of scouts, but I am going to have to keep them safe. Preferably I would have more, but it depends on where I can find some activation points. Let's have a look at infantry.
Our veteran infantry will be crucial to take and hold show, but be aware that they don't have close-range anti-tank weapons, except for rifle leaders. The latter will have a dual role. They will both strengthen nearby units and be very useful with their Piat against enemy tanks in the city. Make sure that these officers accompany each of your infantry groups.
So, I think I want to drop out all the Bren group for more rifles. Definitely something I want to do. I would like to have a second card of rifle leaders just because they come with command carriers, and these command carriers with the extra veterancy are actually pretty decent. So that's something that I'm going to try and do, get an activation point for another squad of rifle leaders. Let's move on to tanks.
Honey Stuarts are way outclassed by German tanks. We should use them to support our infantry, but fall back wherever the panzers are showing up. Let our anti-tank guns deal with them.
So we have honeys. I think they are okay. Just to have one card of these, that should be fine. Got to make sure that they don't really have any AT guns before we use them. So that's fine, only having like one card of them, I think.
Churchill AVRE are equipped with a powerful 290mm gun, perfect for destroying defensive positions. Our Bedford trucks are carrying supplies that will be much needed by our artillery and anti-tank guns.
We have an AVRE in Phase A, which is brilliant. Really useful unit. As for the Bedford supply, we will probably be needing these for the mortars that we will likely use. Dingoes, I'm not so sure. It's likely that I'm going to be relying mostly on command infantry. So I think I'm actually going to drop out the dingoes and we will get another squad of rifle leaders instead. Let's have a look at anti-tank.
Anti-tank guns will play a major role in this battle. Our 6-pounder should support our advance on show, while the 17-pounder should be deployed to cover its approach once the city is in our hands. The latter are our only means of destroying medium panzer at long range. We should leave some leaders with them to repel incoming counterattacks. Piat teams will also be useful against panzers in urban battle.
So in this tab, I don't think we need 2 squads of Piats. I'm going to bring in more 17-pounders in Phase B. I would also like another card of 6-pounders in Phase A. So I'm tempted to drop the more elite 17-pounder for 2 more 6-pounders. Let's have a look at artillery.
Self-propelled mortars and 25-pounder guns are good assets to silence MGs and anti-tanks guns, both with explosives or smoke shells. They will be vital in supporting our attack on show, as well as in helping our friends from the 31st Tank Brigade.
So in this battle, I'm more likely to use mortars when attacking than 25-pounders. So I'm actually tempted to bring in more 2-inch carriers than 25-pounders. But I think what I'm going to do is drop the 25-pounders from Phase B and actually invest in even more infantry or maybe more recon. I think we'll actually go for more recon. Recon's very important, especially in the campaigns and against the AI, where they have units all over the place. So I think that's okay. We will validate that and move on to the mission. Here we are, 25 minutes to secure Shu. Let's get some scouts to begin with. They are the most important unit. So I'm going to bring in a couple of those.
Bring us there, taxi.
And we'll just drop off a little bit further back. The front line seems to be quite far forwards here. I'm not sure if there's actually anything there. I'm just going to play it carefully in case. We're going to bring in our AVRE, and I'm also going to bring in some AT guns from the start because who knows what we're up against. And the AT guns will be useful throughout the game anyway because we're up against Panzer IVs and Panthers, which were shown in the briefing. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to bring in a couple of AT guns. Then I'll bring in rifles with a command unit each. And that will basically be our start. On the left side, I think I'll take one less rifles and afford myself another rifle leader. So we'll have all these guys again drop off and then walk up, and we'll have the Humber join us and stay pretty much a max range for now. Same with this Humber and the Honey. We'll have the rifles and the command carrier move up to the left side of that tree line. Actually, I might have them drop off a bit sooner. And then I'm going to launch the battle. Let's go. I mustn't forget to bring up the AVRE. That will probably be the most useful unit. I'll probably just unload all of these guys now. We'll get the universal carrier out of the way.
The Germans have set defensive positions ahead of show.
Oh, there's an AT gun there.
Smoke rounds should help us close on them without too much damage.
Okay, that's actually one thing that I completely forgot. Artillery. Yeah, my bad.
Radio check, red 1-6, over.
Maybe that's a 10 AP power Pak
The German
38.
garrison has artillery support. We should deal with it directly, or by counter-artillery fire.
Okay, so it looks like we're going to be hit by artillery as well. But yeah, Pak 38, so I'm guessing this is another one. It's being moved back towards the town. AVRE should be able to deal with that. The issue with the AVRE, I think it only has 600 meter range. Okay, let's move forwards the 6-pounders. The 6-pounder's already firing. Okay, let's get the rifles here into the tree line. Have the 6-pounder just keep firing at stuff, that's fine. Move forwards the scouts, I might even bring these guys over. Let's move up these rifles as well. I'm just going to take it pretty slowly. My micro at the moment is suffering quite a lot, but it's okay, we're fine.
Gun ready.
As long as I take out all the fire supports, there's a Wesp coming very, very close.
Setting up, sir.
We can get these scouts further up. We'll just move the Humbers and the command carriers and everything behind the front line for now. The Wesp is dead, so that goes their artillery. And
What's the plan?
am I bringing forwards my AVRE to deal with this pack? I guess I probably should. Bring up both of my mortars now.
Waiting for orders.
Probably want to get this out of line of sight of that MG.
Ready to brew some tanks,
Good
sir?
stuff. And I think I'm just going to fast move this towards the Pak 38. Hopefully what we can do is just like one-shot it, so
Engage at will.
I'll try and make this happen. There we go. Nice.
Okay, sir.
And I'll basically keep this firing. I really need to get close enough though that when the Pak 38 comes in line of sight, we kill that. So, yeah. For now, we can just aim at whatever is firing at us. I'll start moving forwards with my rifles as well. We'll have them attack me across the open. As soon as the AT gun is dead, we can move around the Honey Stuarts and push forwards our advance. These 2-inch carriers off the road. Great. We've done really well. Okay, so let's move forwards the Humbers and the Honeys. They can help us with all of this infantry, same with the command carriers as we continue forwards. And now I'm just going to rush up some rifles. I even bring in a PS squad, but I don't need one just yet.
At your orders. Just get me out of here.
They fired at me then. They hit me pretty hard. AT gun on the right. Oh, it's just the 258, that's fine. Just fast move towards that. We'll probably hit it with the AVRE and just kill it. I'm going to move forwards my honeys a bit further.
On the mark. Let's roll. Red 6
Have this one
mounted
move up that road, and this one can move up that road. Get them both close enough to make a difference. Haven't used my mortars yet, that's actually because they're not in range. So let's move them up. I'll control group them, and we'll move them up.
We've got them. Ready, hunt on our way.
Brilliant. So how is our allies doing? This AT gun's causing issues for the Churchill. Maybe what I need to do is move my AVRE over there. But I think it's better to just secure my side of things first. Get these Bedfords unloaded before the rifles get killed off. And we'll make sure that my mortar carriers open up onto the enemy. Don't need to use smoke because we have their AT guns pinned down, so that works for me. 2-inch carriers here are also using their Bren guns, which is funny. Moving forwards the rifle leaders as well. Mustn't forget about them because they want to buff my units. So far so good though. Let's make sure that my scouts are moving up to reveal enemy units. Move up the Humber Mark 4s as well. Panzer Strike Squad there getting wrecked. May as well get that rifle squad into the building. So we'll do that. I have these rifle squads actually move forwards and try and take buildings. I think in this case it's just about providing enough fire support for me to push my infantry up and actually take the buildings. And we're doing that pretty well so far, so it's fine. Anything that reveals itself just gets hit by the AVREs and the honeys, so it's fine. Goodbye to the Panzer Grenadiers there.
What are your orders, sir? We're moving, lads. I'm listening, sir. Yes, sir.
Alright, let's bring up some 6-pounders. Maybe another tank would be nice. I'm definitely going to get the AVRE to move over to the right and engage the Pack 38 there, because that's basically side-shotting all of my friendly armour. Scouts onto turn fire again. Have the honey move forwards here. 2-inch carriers can open up onto these Panzer Grenadiers. The Humbers move up as well, and this command carrier needs to come in from the left side. I'm just going to move more infantry into the town there. And continue to move towards the Pack 38. Going to bring in another rifle leader here. I'll bring in 2 more honeys as well, just to make things go a bit quicker.
Show is ours, sir.
Oh, we got it.
We should make
Nice.
ready to repel any counterattack.
It's quick. We have 2 minutes until
The
phase
Germans
B.
are trying to retake show. Engaging them in the outskirts might be to our disadvantage. We should let them in and draw them under our AT guns and infantry fire.
Good point. I need to pick up my AT guns. This one can move over to the right side.
Sir, the Germans are coming with tanks and armored support. We should place some AT guns to deal with them.
I think I may have completed this too quickly, because now I don't have phase B units. Where are my honeys? Yeah, this one's over on the left side, that's fine. Let's get these rifles forwards. I haven't actually cleared out the town yet.
I'm hit.
so there's some tanks there, that's for sure. Need to continue towards this Pack 38. The only trouble I'm seeing at the moment is that the AVRE is actually going to be panicked before it gets in line of sight. So what I can do actually is smoke it. That's a good idea. We'll stop it for now. I'll put a smoke in front of it, I'll move up the mortar carrier, and then we can carry on. And then actually go in front of it. It's really bad. Should just actually go where I aimed it. Let's unload these machine guns and have them move up and help out. This command carrier's out of ammunition, so let's bring up a Bedford supply. Yeah, this is good. Move up the 2-inch mortar carrier. Panther D! Nice. Okay, let's bring up a couple of my 17-pounders. We have another rifle leader here. Let's have that move into the church. This one's hanging out on the left side. 6-pounder there's having a laugh trying to take out the Panther D. That's for sure. If you can move these chaps forwards. Yes, there's another AT gun here that I need to deal with. Put smoke towards that just to cover that line of fire. And what I'm going to do here is try and get line of sight onto the AT gun. The track's broken on that Panther D. Nice, so that pack's dead. Now let's move forwards and take care of the pack on the far right. This Humber needs to get out of line of sight there. These two honeys can go over and take care of the Panzer IV.
Recon C, ready.
Let's get all of my Panzer IVs to head over to the left side. I'll have them move into the trees. Great. So these 6-pounders are both attacking the Panther D there. I think they probably have about a 2% chance of penetration. Let's put smoke in front of this, so I can continue to move towards the Pack 38 on the other side. This guy had his tracks broken. Oh no, the driver's wounded currently.
We're operational.
So these Pans are going to do. I think they've killed off like 2 of my AT guns, or at least one of them. Move over some rifles to that right side. Let's unload this chap. And we'll move over to the left. I'm going to bring in some more rifles now to cover off the right side of the town. There's just so many AT guns here. Oh, my mortar carrier's being fired upon. Get that into cover. Am I nearly into range of this?
One more kill.
Nearly. Whoa, we're there. Okay, good. Mustn't let the Panzer Grenadier get too close though.
We'll deal with them.
Let's,
Right this way.
careful of the AT gun in here as well. I'm just going to actually mortar that straight up.
Give us a good firing position.
Bailed out that Panther, that's nice. 17-pounders firing down the road as well.
One more kill.
There's another kill. Doing well. I like it.
Section at your orders, sir. One more
Driver
kill.
knocked out there. Okay, so since we've dealt with most of that stuff, there's another pack. I kind of wish I had more AVREs, just so that I could use them to help my ally push forwards. Because at the moment, it's pretty damn useless down there. Bring in a Bedford to meet him at the bottom, and we'll get my 2-inch carrier back to this Bedford supply.
Awaiting instructions.
These chaps are okay. Let's get my Humber Mark 4 up, and we'll move the scouts into the building on that side. We'll move our scouts forwards. So I need to unload all of these rifles and get them into the tree lines and the buildings, just to cover my 17-pounders. So we're doing actually really well, I think. How long do we need to hold for? Losses inflicted, 25 out of 30.
Faltering, sir. Let's keep the pressure on, and they'll soon be in full retreat.
26 out of 30. Nice. I think we're doing too badly then. One of my honeys shot by a Panzer IV. That's not good. Let's get these guys out of there. Might have to move my 17-pounder to the left slightly to take care of those Panzer IVs. Since we are being flanked, bring up another one.
Gun ready.
How many do I already have? 2. Did I bring up another one?
Sir.
This I think that's a 6-pounder, isn't it? I think we forgot about that. Smoke off that scout squad if we can.
Roger.
We have line of sight onto the Panzer IV with a 17-pounder, which should be okay. Nice, we got it. Hold the city.
Have had enough for today, sir. They're breaking off. Show
Done it.
remains ours.
The 17-pounder has arrived. Let's not let this one die, because then we'll have it in the next mission. Great. 16 minutes and 6 seconds. First mission complete. That felt simple enough. Have a look at the kills, since some of you guys have requested that I do this. That AVRE killed 4 AT guns for us and multiple infantry. The command carrier there picking up many kills, and the honeys also. 17-pounder picking up all of those kills onto the Panzers and the Panthers. So that was very nice indeed. We only lost 3 units, and that was 2 honeys to the Panzers and a 6-pounder to a Panzer Grenadier, so not too bad at all. Either way, that's it for mission 1. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and if so, hopefully you'll join me in the next video where I will be moving on with mission 2 of the Operation Epsom campaign. Thanks for watching, and I will see you then. Goodbye.